Your brain is being rewired. Right now. Not later. Not someday. Right now. Right now. Every scroll changes something. Every distraction teaches something. Every second you lose your attention. Your brain adapts to it. You think you're just distracted, that you need more discipline, more focus. But that's not what's happening. Your brain is adapting to a completely different environment. An environment where everything is designed to interrupt you. You open something and then switch again. You try to focus, but your mind doesn't stay. It keeps moving from one thing to another. And at the end of the day, you feel tired, drained. But you didn't really do anything, nothing that felt deep, nothing that lasted. This isn't random, this is training. Every time you switch, your brain learns something. It learns that focus doesn't matter. It learns that distraction is normal. And the more this happens, the harder it becomes to stay with one thing, to go deeper, to think clearly. At some point, you stop choosing to get distracted. Now it just happens automatically. You reach for your phone without thinking. You open something and forget why you opened it. You switch again and again and again. This isn't just you, this is designed. Every app from every platform is built to take your attention. Notifications, endless scrolling, short bursts of content. They keep you moving but never staying. Because the longer you stay, the more you think. And that's not what they want. They want speed, they want reaction, not focus, not depth. And over time, this doesn't just affect your focus, it affects how you think, how you make decisions, how long you can stay with something that matters. Your mind gets used to speed, to switching, to noise. And silence starts to feel uncomfortable. And after a while, you don't even question it. It just feels normal. You think this is just how your mind works now. That this is who you are. Someone who can't focus. Someone who gets distracted easily. Someone who can't stay consistent. But that's not you. That's what you were trained to become. So how do you take it back? If this is already happening, how do you reverse it? Not by trying harder, not by forcing focus. That doesn't work. Because the problem was never effort. It was exposure. What you're surrounded by in every single day. If you want your focus back, you don't start with your mind. You start with what your mind is exposed to. Because your brain follows patterns. What you see, what you hear, what you repeat. If everything around you is fast, your mind becomes fast, restless, unstable. But if you slow down what surrounds you, your mind starts to slow down too. But most people never change this. They try to fix their focus without changing anything around them. Same environment, same noise, same distractions every single day. And then they wonder why nothing changes. Because you can't build focus inside a distracted environment. So if you really want your focus back, you have to change something deeper. Not your effort, not your motivation, but what you allow into your mind. What you watch, what you listen to, what you give your attention to every single day. Because your attention isn't just focus, it's your life. And once you see this, you can't unsee it. You start noticing how often your attention gets pulled away, how often you reach for something without thinking. And for the first time, you realize it was never random. But here's what most people don't realize. This doesn't stop here. It doesn't just affect your focus. It affects your energy, your motivation, your ability to stay consistent. Because a distracted mind was an exhausted mind. Let me show you something. Most people never notice this. The moment you try to focus, your brain resists. Not because you're weak, but because it's been trained to avoid effort, to choose what's easy, what's fast, what's instant.